Hi everyone. So today I'm going to do my first interview. So on Friday it could not be recorded. So today I'm going to interview my very good friend Deeksha Sharma. Hi Neha, how are you? So she's an entrepreneur and fashion designer, and she has done fashion shows all over the world, and she has done shows in Canada. Good to see you, Neha. She has done shows in Canada and other countries, and she is promoting Indian fashion all over the world. So I also truly love Indian clothes. And you guys know I had a clothing line before, and she truly helped me a lot in that particular business. So, hi, internal soul, how are you? So, I'm just going to start the interview. Before I start, I'll just play a wonderful music for you. So, I truly love Sufi music. So, I'm just going to start. And so, enjoy the music. Till then, I'm waiting for her. Actually, I gave a time for 9 o'clock, but because she is sending me a request. So, I'm waiting. So, she's also there. So, yes, as okay, here she is. And so we can see both. So as I was telling you guys that she's an entrepreneur and she's fashion designer, and she has done shows all over the world, and she's promoting Indian fashion all over the world. And not only like she only design Indian clothes, she designed contemporary as well, so Western wear, and she mixed as well. So you can wear her dresses like on all occasions, whether it's wedding or sangeet or mehendi. All right, so we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and mention the link later on for her brand and like wherever you guys can order the things. All right. And right now I'll go ahead and start the interview without wasting any time. So hi Diksha, how are you and are you able to hear me?
Hi Priyanka, I'm good. Thank you so much for inviting me for interview. It is like so nice to talk to you.
Welcome.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
I'm truly wonderful and so good to see you. On Friday, we could not make it, so I'm so happy we are able to do it and you're not facing any technical difficulty. Hopefully, it will be recorded. So
Yeah.
let's start the interview. So tell us like how your journey started and how you started and how it came into your mind that you are going to become fashion designer and you're going to promote Indian fashion all over the world.
See, when I was 19 years old, I was trying to get into MBBS. At that time, I lost my father. So I had to change the path a little bit. So to help my family, I joined BPOs. So where I worked for around 3 years. So then when I was working there, so every day it was in my mind that I want to be my own boss. So what I was doing, I was just hoping that things get better, and so I was always inclined towards fashion. So how it started, I used to revamp old clothes of my mom, my Masi's. I did my Masi's wedding lehenga. I just revamped into something new, and she was so you should become a designer. So one day what happened? Somebody yelled at me for no reason in BPO. I left the job there and then, and I decided that I'll be my own boss. But then I thought that starting a business is a big thing. So how will I? Hi Nadeem, by saying hi. Yeah. So starting a business is a big thing. So how would I do it? So I thought that I'll save money. So I thought of one profession which did not involve a lot of investment. That was giving tuitions. My father was also a teacher, so I started giving tuitions. Then I started taking classes of a lot of students, and I saved money. And then I started a small boutique with just one master G and one karigar. And then like rest, God has been so kind, and I've been able to then live my dream that I'm in Mumbai today, trying to set my own brand, also working in collaboration with big designers. So it's going good because it has taken 10 years, but I'm happy where I am right now.
So that's truly wonderful and that's so inspiring. And also I want to ask you, like when you started, then you thought like it will become so big, or you just started because you truly love it?
See, when I started it, the thought that was in my mind was to do something unique, innovative, and extraordinary that not many other people are doing. So I started on a normal note, not thinking to make it grand or something, but I'm very ambitious. So I did not want to be just a boutique, gully wala boutique. So I went ahead and opened a studio, and I also did shows. I did Vancouver Fashion Week, India Runway Week. I'm featured on Vogue UK. So by God's grace, things were happening, and I fought a lot for it. There were so many people who were against it. They were saying go back to BPO, do some job at reception, because this clothing field requires a lot of money. You have to give salaries and you have to buy clothes. You know sometimes there are some kind of other liabilities that are on you, so it is very tough to sustain. But I think if you work hard and if your determination level and you don't want to look back, so you will achieve it. Like this happens. So I'm very happy that it went this ahead. It is not so big. I want to do Lakme. I want to start my label. I want to start my label like on a big note where I can, supply to clients abroad and all. So it will happen, but it'll take some time.
Yeah, I think if you have a vision that you just don't want to be in India and you want to promote the brand all over the world, you can. Like whatever like you imagine, you can. I think so. And if you want to truly promote the brand all over the world, you can. And if I can help you out in any case, of course I'll do. And also, like tell us like what all challenges you face. Like also, like a lot of people think that like we don't wear designer dresses every day, right? But see, like designing one designer dress take a lot of money, right? It's not like like it takes a lot of money, right? It takes a lot of investment and energy, right? Everything. So I
Like,
think yeah, I
can you
think
have
like
a roadmap? Yeah,
yeah.
please go on.
Sorry.
I'm saying when you have a roadmap of something, like when you do something and you are sure in your mind that this you have to do this, then that happens. Because I was in beginning, I was taking clients' work, so I was not investing much on the dresses. I was take like somebody's wedding order, somebody's make to order stuff, and then when right time came, I had enough savings. Then I started promoting, then I started designing and keeping stuff in my store, and then slowly I started keeping embroidery samples. I showed it to the world, like, and people loved my embroideries. They started giving me work. And when I started doing work, starting doing this fashion designing, so I used to earn very less out of it. Like my friends used to come and say, "Ki, please make a copy of this designer," but our budget is very low. So I used to make it in their budget. So that way I earned that portfolio that I could show to people that this is my caliber. And then later on, when you spend years, people start paying. So it's a gradual process. You have to be patient about it. You can't just think from day one, that I'm going to do a fashion show and I'm going to do something big and like stuff like that. You can't just think about it on day one. You have to take small steps towards it. So it takes years, but then you succeed if you want, and if you have that willpower in you, you succeed in that.
Yeah, and I think that's so important, right? You're talking about patience, and even in my case, like I'm a life coach, still it required a lot of patience because it's not that when I made my first video, I got my first client, right? So talk about like how important is patience. Like it took 10 years for you, and you're still facing a lot of challenges, right? Like because of coronavirus, everything is closed. So
Yeah.
facing challenges, right? And everybody do. If you're an entrepreneur, we all face challenges. I also do. So talk about, like, how important is patience. No matter if you want to be a singer, dancer, or if you want to be a fashion designer like her. Yeah.
See, every business involves risk. So first of all, you have to prepare yourself for taking that risk. Of course, take a calculated risk, not like if you're not sure. Yeah, if you're not sure and you're investing a lot of money, that's also foolishness. But if you're sure that you can take that risk, then you can do it. So the thing is that patience is very important, because Sachin Tendulkar did not become Sachin Tendulkar in just like he did not become Sachin in just one day. It took him years. For any actor or for anybody, it's like it's not very easy job that they don't become big in one day. So it takes a lot of patience to patiently work towards your goal. Take small steps, make plans, work on small steps, and then keep your vision very clear. My vision was very clear that I want to be renowned designer, which I'm not right now, but I want to be, and I'm still working towards it. And I'm not there have been a lot of challenges where I have thought of even quitting everything, and then but then my heart says no. Why did I start? I started because I wanted to do it, so I will only do this work. And then, you know, I told you last time that my father used to say that hard work and luck are brothers, but hard work is always elder brother. So if you're working hard, then obviously fortune also favors you.
Yeah, like no matter which field you are in, you have to work hard, and you have to
Yeah.
put your 100%, 200%, no matter what you are doing. So tell us, like, what
Hello?
all challenge. Yeah, are you able to hear me? Yeah. So tell us, like,
Your
what.
voice is breaking a bit.
Yeah, no issue. Just stay there, okay? So tell us, like, what all challenges you faced in your journey. Like, you can tell us.
Yeah, first of all, see, my mother and my immediate family supported me a lot. But then there were some relatives and people who were like, why are you taking this profession? This is very difficult. There is a lot of competition. So that was one challenge. Being a female, working till late, finding right kind of labor, masters, carigors, that is also a challenge. And sustaining in the environment where there is recession, or sometimes like in Bombay, 2 months you don't get any work because it rains a lot. So at that time, paying your carigors, paying your labor. So these are the challenges. Plus, um, you know, the biggest challenge is when you lose your self confidence, that I have never lost. So that's why other challenges I have kind of I was able to face. And yeah, so it had been a gradual process. And everyone, believe me, no profession, yours, people might think you just have to make videos, you just have to say things, but it is very tough to find audiences, very tough to say those things and become so confident. You have become because you want to do it. So if you love your work, then there is no challenge. And whatever challenges come, one has to take them one at a time and move ahead.
Yeah, I think loving what you do is so important, and I think you can only do it for a very long time if you truly love it. So I did not earn anything from YouTube for almost 2 to 3 years. So I did it because I truly love it, and also I feel happy, and because I feel happy, others also feel happy when they watch my videos. And also, I ask you, like, how you motivate yourself, like, when things get tough, because we all face challenges, and then we all think, okay, I'm on the right path or not, right? So or like what else I can do, right? Or how I can go ahead and create better products. So how you go ahead and motivate yourself, um, like in case you feel something, yeah, be motivated.
Yeah, I think I've I'm made for doing what I'm doing. So whenever I feel demotivated or whenever there are a lot of challenges, I do self introspection and I just talk to myself and try to know that what's wrong. And then I simply like colors and designing, they motivate me. I just remember that why did I want to become it? Why did I fight with people so much? Why did I used to tell people कि okay मेरा time आएगा तो break लेना? I used to tell it to everybody. So get now why to back off? So whenever I feel low, I just remember those days when I was fighting for it. So today, when I have reached somewhere and I'm facing challenges, I don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave it. And in my profession, there are a lot of colors, designs, sketches, and these. So they all. I am very interested in all of them. So they also motivate me. Plus, I talk to my mom. She's very strong. She talks to me and she says, "This all is a phase. It will pass away. So you should not feel like हार नहीं माननी चाहिए." And then if I I'm very sure about my work, so God will help me, and then it will work. It takes time. I just tell myself that it takes time.
Yeah, I think that's truly wonderful that you go ahead and introspect and see like how you can become better instead of getting demotivated. Because
Yeah.
I do meditation and then I see okay how I can go ahead and become a better coach or what else I can do. Like I do dance videos as well sometimes to entertain. So it's important that we go ahead and introspect. Like how we can be better instead of getting demotivated because we all face challenges and I think sometimes challenges are there so that we can go ahead and be flexible in our approach, right? Or
Yeah,
like
right.
in better products and
Right.
also yeah, so also like you're a big fan of Bollywood movies as well. I am also as well, so tell us like what is your favorite Bollywood movie?
Bollywood movie. So
Yeah.
I like all the movies because I'm very big Bollywood fan. I like Shah Rukh Khan movies, like all of them. So whenever I want to feel emotional, I watch Kal Ho Na Ho. Whenever I'm like feeling really romantic, I watch Veer Zara or DDLJ. So they all are my favorite. Like I would say Kal Ho Na Ho, Veer Zara, and DDLJ are my favorites.
That's really wonderful. I also truly admire Shah Rukh Khan, of course. From childhood, I'm his big fan. And so, what is your favorite song you love? I think you love dancing too, if you love my videos. So, like, what is your favorite dance song, especially? You can share two, like one dance and one just general.
Uh, Dance song. Actually, I'm a very bad dancer, but I even just to overcome this, I joined dance classes also, and it helped me. Dance classes also helped me, but I like that song "कित्थे चलिए मोरनी बनके" from Badhaiyo. I really like that song, and this "दिल धड़कने दो" का that song. Ambersari Chudya. These two songs are like dance songs. I really like them. And other Punjabi songs. So you're also Punjabi. I'm also Punjabi. So whenever DJ plays Punjabi songs, so we just go ahead and shake without thinking. So that happens to me also.
That's really good to know. And which woman truly inspire you? Like you find, like you want to be like her. So who is the woman who truly inspired you?
I don't know if any woman in particular inspires me to be like her, but I like everybody. I'm really inspired by my mother, as she's really good spirited, and even if there is any bad moment like I shared last time, my brother had met with an accident. I was in Mumbai and I was very, very worried. Like, how will I talk to my mom? How, like, she must be crying and all. When I called her, and she was telling me, it's okay, bachav ho gaya, he will be fine. So she's very strong. She was 49 years old when my dad passed away, but still she had three kids, and all of them were unmarried, and there were like financial issues. But I have always seen her smiling. She never complains. She's very religious, and she just keeps on going. So she says show must go on, and I also believe in that. That's inspiring. I'm also like highly inspired by you because like I was just talking like how you have not stopped this even if you did not get enough views on your videos or maybe enough likes, and I'm so sure people must be telling you कि why did you leave your job for doing this coaching. So people do such stuff and still you're going on. That's also very inspiring, and there are like other so many inspiring people around. So yeah, that's like I'm very inspired by my mother and you.
Thank you so much. I'm so touched. And actually, I also truly admire my mom because I am so confident because of her only. And no matter what the situation was, she was also there for me. And actually, I also started working very early. Like I started, like PP was my first company, like in PP only. So we worked.
Mine.
So we both worked 3 years there, and it's been a long time. I think it's been 11 to 12 years, right?
Yeah.
13 years. So,
Yeah.
what you do like for fun, like for like how you truly enjoy yourself, like when you get break, what you do actually?
See, because I'm like married for a year only, so I like to spend a lot of time with my husband. And then like watching some series on Netflix, so which I recently watched, Money Heist, which was amazing. And before that, I was watching Lucifer. So this because of lockdown, I'm getting all this time. Otherwise, this fashion designing, you are always occupied. So Monday to Saturday, you work and you only get Sunday off. So I watch movies only, or sometimes I go out for coffee and good music also, like good music and good company. It releases my pressure. So I be with my friends. I call them home or go to their place. Or otherwise, I like beaches in Mumbai. So I go to Juhu Beach or Marine Drive. We sit there, relax, have some good conversations, and that relaxes me.
That's really wonderful. My brother also watched both the shows, Money Heist and Lucy. Though I don't
Yeah.
like it. On Friday when I took your interview, he was saying that, see, she also watched. You just said that I am the only one who watched those
No,
things.
but it's really it was really interesting. So I just when I started watching it, I thought it's overhyped. But as soon as the first season was ending, I was hooked to it. I was like, so every day we used to finish one season. So it was happening. 4 seasons. We watched in 4 or 5 days. 4 seasons.
That's really wonderful. So I also watch Netflix whenever I get time. Not Netflix. I watch like I dance or I watch movies. Yeah, I am also very big fan of movies. So I watch movies on Saturday, Sunday whenever I get time. So Saturday, Sunday I particularly don't work. I spend time with my family. And you love traveling as well. So what's been your favorite destination so far, like in India? Which place you truly love the most, and where you want to go actually, which is there in your bucket list?
Uh, I would like to go to Bali for now because we planned our honeymoon in Bali, but we could not go, and then this lockdown happened. So whenever traveling is allowed all over the world, I'm sure I'm gonna go to Bali. And in India, there have been many places. I really like Amritsar because of its food, and I love Goa. Like Goa is my topmost in India because I love beaches. I love sea. So whenever there is sea, I just can't stop myself. I just be there. So and Goa is very happening, and I have been to Goa thrice. Once I went solo, so that's why Goa is very close to my heart. Otherwise, I also like hill stations, Masuri, Kullu Manali. I have also been there. So I love traveling. Actually, traveling helps you exploring yourself also, that how you react in different situations, how you interact with new people, and if you go somewhere and it's like, I last year on my birthday I went to Lonavala, and there was this beautiful Mahindra resort, and then there was this infinity pool, and from infinity pool you could see one original lake, like as in the real lake, and it was so damn beautiful. I can't explain it, and I tell everybody that you need to go there to see that beauty. So sometimes when you experience that eternal beauty, you're so thankful that nature has given us so much. So traveling really, it thrills me. It makes me happy, and I want to go to Bali and then Europe for sure.
Yeah, so thanks for sharing. Even I also love traveling, and Bali is also on my bucket list as well. And I also have never done solo trip ever. So because my family is so caring, so whenever I like we go always together only wherever we go. So they're always there with me. So that's actually interesting that that you travel solo. And also I want to ask you, like, what 5 things you truly want to do before you die actually?
What 5 things I want to do before I die? Number one is I want to take I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world with my husband. One. Second, I want to take my mom to all 4 dhams. She has done one, so 3 more dhams that I want to take my mom to. Third, and then fourth, I want to have a big house in Mumbai, uh, like a very big house, so that my in-laws can also stay with us. And number five, um, I don't know. I think I want to I wanted to look my best, which I have not been able to, because I've gained weight and there were stress issues, there were work issues. But during this lockdown, I have understood one thing, that nothing is forever. So now, when I'm getting this chance, I'm working out, I'm dieting, and I'm working on myself, on my skin, on my hair. So I want to start this self love thing again.
Yeah, that's really wonderful. Even I'm also doing the same. So I think, instead of cribbing, we can go ahead and utilize this time to eat healthy recipes and to take care of our skin and hair, right? And we can look more. So we can go ahead and invest this time in self-care and self-love. That's truly wonderful. Even I'm also doing that. Also, you did intercaste marriage, like you're a Hindu and you married a Muslim man. So,
Yeah.
and so many challenges in that. So, share like what
See,
all challenges faced. Yeah.
See, I met my husband, like I met him in 2008, like 2008. So it has been 11 years since I know him. He chased me for 5 years because, I was not ready to get married to somebody out of religion because I was very scared. And then finally, I was convinced, somebody who waited for you for 5 years is a big thing. So I dated for him, and we have a very nice balance. We celebrate all the festivals, and like I am celebrating Ramzan and Eid with him. He also celebrates Diwali with me. So amongst us, we have never fought because of religion. We have a very modern thinking. Plus, he supports me every time in my work, wherever I want to go, or whatever company I want to join, or I want to do my own work, whatever. He has always supported me, always listened to me. So I don't have any complaints. But yeah, people all around world have a lot of complaints, and like a lot of relatives. Like I told you, my grandfather has ticked me off his will, and he has said that he will never see me again. My immediate family accepted him. My brother initially did not accept him, and he wanted to jump off the terrace when he got to know that I'm dating a Muslim guy. But then, like, literally, we had to, push him away from the terrace, and like we had to make him calm about it. But today they do video calls without even telling me. So it's very cool currently between them. But It was very challenging. I don't know. So there is like I don't blame my relatives and I don't blame anybody, because you know what happens. Hinduism and Islam is very different. So our relatives and our elders are scared that how will a girl undergo so many changes. Like it's very different. So how will she cope up? So that's the thing. So I'm not against them, but yeah, I want to say one thing in end of it all, I'm very happy, and that's what matters to me most. I found the right person. Like touchwood, there have been so many days in the lockdown. We have done a lot of things for each other, like cooking each other's favorite things. He has OCD, so he keeps the house very clean. I take care of the kitchen. So there is a balance, and there is balance, and there is support, and there is friendship. So I couldn't have asked for any better person. So I am happy. Well, let people think whatever they have thought about. Like it was my wedding. It was very challenging. I was in Mumbai. I was alone. I did all the preparation A to Z, from my clothing to my jewelry, everything alone. And from girls side I was the alone person also, like लड़की वालों की तरफ से सिर्फ मैं थी. And then but my mom-in-law and my husband's family is very supporting. Nobody asked me. So we did court marriage also, and we did nikah also, and a very good reception in Lucknow. So I am very happy with everything, and I hope with time my grandfather forgives me, and like I can meet him again and things become better again.
Yeah, I think all is well if you guys are happy and if it's end well. And I think love wins in the end, and that's so inspiring. Like you married the person you truly wanted to, and you both are happy with each other. So, which one thing separated him from any other guy? We all know that, of course, we all girls, like a lot of people like us, but I think there must be something special that you married him only. So, which was that one thing that you truly loved about him?
Uh, the fact that he's damn understanding, and one fact is there that whenever I used to think about my relationship, so I was always confident of one thing, that even if whole world will be against me, he will be with me. So he has always believed in me. So that was one thing. Plus, he's good looking. His voice is very nice, and then I am very much filmy, and he is the same. You know, when we were in long distance relationship, I was in Delhi, he was in Mumbai. We used to play Antakshari whole night on phone, and we played games related to movies. We interviewed each other. We were one crazy couple, and I don't know. He like, and he supports me in those funny things also, which I want to do, like making funny videos, or being so filmy, comparing myself to everybody, and I'm like, बस इसके जैसा होना है, ऐसा कपड़े पहनना है. And he always supports me. So all these made me believe that you can find a person who matches your level of craziness. So that's how.
Okay, I think that's so important. You need to find someone who is as crazy as you and who understands you very well and who supports you in everything. Because I think as an entrepreneur, not everyone understands you, not everyone supports you in your dream. And also, like, I think, you need a partner who can understand everything, especially like I work online. So there are many things, right? So, of course, you need partner and who can inspire you, challenge you, right? And who can be there for you. And I think understanding is the first thing in any relationship. Right. And so long distance relationship can also work. It's not because so many people.
In our case, it worked for 4 years. For 4 years, we were in long distance relationship, but also in long distance relationship, we were happy because we were always in touch. If he was going to gym, I knew about it. If I was going to for my work or with my friends, I watch movies alone also if I don't have company. So he supports me in that also. He says, okay, go and watch a movie alone. So I used to go, and there was a lot of trust, and we were always connected. So it was never like this, okay, वो क्या कर रहा होगा, वो क्या कर रही होगी, that never happened. So that's why I think our long distance relationship also worked.
Yeah, I think, trust and communication are more important. So rather than checking someone's religion, we should check their thinking and their mindset. They're open-minded or what they think girls should do. Like, I clearly says I don't cook. So though I cook sometimes on weekend, but that doesn't mean that I cook daily. So I don't want to give that kind of, expectation that I'll be there and I'll cook for you 3 times, because that I don't do. So I think it's very, very important to set clear expectation that what you expect out of relationship and what other person expect out of relationship, right?
Yeah, right.
And which Bollywood actress you truly love?
I like Bebo, Kareena Kapoor, a lot. She's my favorite. And because she's bindas, she says what's on her heart is on her mouth always. And plus, she carries all the roles. And like, I was very inspired by her role in role of Geet in Jab We Met. I think the kind of acting required, she did justice to that. Plus, the way she carries all the clothes, always like a queen. She slays whatever, a casual look, a wedding look, or a sari, or whatever she wears, she carries it very nicely. So, Karina is my favorite.
Yeah, I also truly love her style, and I think she wear everything and she look good in everything. And yes, so sometimes we get inspiration from a lot of people, right? So I also see like what she's wearing, and she's also so inspiring actually. So
Right.
I truly admire Saf and Karina as well. And
Yeah.
yes, so I truly enjoyed talking to you, and it was truly wonderful talking to you. And your journey is so so just keep
Thanks
going.
a lot.
How many
Thank you
challenges?
for the work. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks a lot.
You're most welcome. So I hope this interview will get recorded, then I'll upload on YouTube as well. And it was so nice talking to you, and best of luck for your journey. And I hope you design one day Bollywood movie, and then I'll go ahead and watch the movie.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I can help you in expanding your brand all over the world. And have a great night ahead. Bye. Take care. And it was truly a pleasure to have you on our first talk.
Same to you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Send it from my side and see if I get the same option. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.